Hola amigos de Puro Box, estoy aquí para contarles un poco de la historia de lo mejor del boxeo, y en esta ocasión quiero compartirles un poco de la vida de uno de los mejores boxeadores mexicanos, Salvador Sánchez Narvaes. Salvador Sánchez Narvaes fue un boxeador profesional mexicano que llegó a consagrarse campeón de los pesos pluma del Consejo Mundial de Boxeo. Nació en Santiago Tianguistenco, el 26 de enero de 1959. Fue uno de los mejores boxeadores de México. En 1996 se le ubicó como el número 26 de los mejores de la historia, y su pelea ante Wilfredo Gómez se considera la victoria más grande de México sobre Puerto Rico. Desde 1991 es miembro del Salón Internacional de la Fama del Boxeo. Fue descubierto por Agustín Palacios Rivera, quien le inculcaría la disciplina del boxeo y le enseñó las bases de este deporte, aunque su entrenador hasta el día de su fallecimiento fue Cristóbal Rosas, ya que, en la madrugada del 12 de agosto de 1982, a eso de las 2 a.m., a unos 12 kilómetros de Querétaro en la carretera que conduce a San Luis Potosí, el Porsche 928 blanco que conducía se estrelló de frente, lo que le ocasionó la muerte instantáneamente. El entierro de Sánchez en Santiago Tianguistenco fue transmitido a todo México por Televisa. Wilfredo Gómez acudió a la Ciudad de México a entregarle flores. Su entrenador hasta el día de su fallecimiento fue Cristóbal Rosas. Al momento de su muerte se planeaba una super pelea entre Salvador Sánchez y el nicaragüense Alexis Argüello, revanchas contra Juan Laporte y Wilfredo Gómez, así como la pelea por el título mundial contra el retador número 1 del mundo, el colombiano Mario Miranda. Su última pelea fue ante el desconocido boxeador ganés Azuma Nelson en el Madison Square Garden de Nueva York, al que derrotó por nocaut técnico en el round número 15 en una pelea muy disputada, y quien años después vencería por nocaut a Wilfredo Gómez y lo pondría al borde del retiro. Esta victoria contra Nelson no fue valorada de manera adecuada en México, pero conforme pasó el tiempo y el boxeador ganés demostró su calidad, se dieron cuenta de lo importante que fue Salvador Sánchez para el boxeo mundial, y es precisamente con esa pelea que vamos a recordar esa quijada, y el gran e inmejorable estilo peculiar del mejor boxeador pluma de todos los tiempos. Aquí y ahora, el gran Salvador Sánchez contra Azuma Nelson.
This young man has a record of 42 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw with 30 knockouts. From Mexico City, Mexico, the World Boxing Council Featherweight Champion, here is Salvador Sanchez.
Salvador Sanchez. And we finally get around to the fight. Sanchez will be wearing red trunks, and Azuma Nelson will be wearing the gold trunks. The WBC rules will prevail in this bout. 10-point must system. The winner of the round gets 10 points, and the loser proportionately less. 3 knockdowns in any round does not count. It has been waived. WBC rules do not allow for 3 knockdown count. 3 judges. The referee does not score the fight. 3 judges, and they are Al Reed, Tony Castellano, and Artie Idala. And here we go. Sanchez in red, looping left hook by Azuma Nelson, just caught the chin off, right off the tip of the chin off Sanchez. Nelson is first time here, first time in Madison Square Garden for Salvador Sanchez also. We'll have to take a look at Nelson. We've never seen him, and we'll have to analyze it for you. I'll get the expert to do that for you, Larry Holmes.
Well, it looked like Nelson can punch a little bit, according to his record. And he just caught Sanchez with 2 good left hooks, but didn't seem to bother Sanchez, but it's still we have to see, man.
Sanchez just biding his time, taking his time. He does it very, very seldom on one punch and throws combinations of most. Good head punch and good body punch. Salvador Sanchez, the champion. Last 2 bouts went the distance. I don't know whether that means anything or not, Larry.
Yeah, it don't really mean anything. Sanchez always comes to fight. He always prepares himself. But as you can see, Nelson is here to fight too. He just landed another left hook and he keeps his hands up and don't show no fear of Sanchez.
That's right. He's forcing the fight. He's doing the leading. Right hand by Azuma Nelson. That right hand looks dangerous, Larry.
Look very
dangerous for Azuma Nelson.
And we got to fight here because Nelson shows no fear.
right, he came to fight. Nelson at 124 and Sanchez 126.
I'm going to wonder if experience is going to take effect on Nelson, because Sanchez has the most experience. Nelson only has 13 fights. The 10 of it goes by knockout. But he's fighting well.
Left and right to the head by Zuma Nelson, and he gives it a little Muhammad Ali in there. A little hot dogging going on by Nelson.
Well, a little bit of showboat is good, but make sure you're way ahead. This is the Belgian race.
That's right, Larry. Make sure you're comfortable.
That's right. Especially
right-hand again by Nelson. He's beginning that right-hand across real good. And he's been taking the play away from Sanchez right from the start. 30 seconds remain in the round. Round one.
It's still early yet, John. This is only the first round.
That's right. It's a long way to go. 15 rounds. Seconds.
Very interesting first round for Nelson.
That's the end of round one. We're in round two. That's Zuma Nelson in the yellow trunks. Salvador Sanchez, the champion, in the red for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. The referee is Tony Perez. And that's strictly what he is, a referee. He does not score the bout. There are 3 judges. Those are WBC rules. Personally, I think they're good rules. Nelson found the mark a number of times in the first round with the right hand. Let's see if he continues to throw it.
What I noticed about Nelson is waiting for Sanchez to punch and he counters. And this is the same thing that we seen earlier in the fight.
Right.
But in my defense, you always got to be first. Don't wait for the counter, because one more you wait to get hit.
No, left hook by Nelson. Nelson is a pretty good fighter. We have never seen him, as we said. So he's a pretty good fighter. He's a warrior. He wants to fight. He didn't come here to just go through 15 rounds, Larry.
No, he didn't, but he took a good right hand by Sanchez, and he can't take too many of those because we know that Sanchez can punch. Nelson, so
it's the combinations, Larry. Excuse me. Combinations that Nelson has to watch out for, because Sanchez is a master at that. From in close, he throws a combination to the head. It's devastating.
Nelson is throwing, but he's trying to throw fast punches when he's crossing his hands up.
Fans here in the garden are singing. They're singing a Mexican song that has some significance, I'm sure. Salvador Sanchez.
Nelson is ready to fight. He's throwing funny punches, John.
Yes, he is. Yes, the right hand is really counting on Larry.
He looks very strong. Nelson looks very strong, and not even worrying about Sanchez throwing the punches.
You are so right. He is a very confident fighter. He has no fear in him. Sanchez is a great, great fighter. He has no fear in him.
Good right hand by Nelson that time again, Johnny.
He's leading tonight. He's leading the fight. He's forcing the fight. Reaching. Sanchez is reaching for him.
Nelson only has 10 fights. He's really short. At least he's putting on this in the second round. A good 2 rounds.
Round 2. He's had 13 fights, Larry. The following program is protected by copyright, and any use, distribution, exhibition, recording, or reproduction without the express permission of Non-Team Sports and Entertainment Network will constitute piracy, copyright infringement, and unfair competition, and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We're going to take another look at the action in that last round, Larry. That's Nelson on the left. Smart move, he hit, got away.
As you notice, Nelson gets trying to counter. Every time Sanchez does something, he does something also.
Well, we haven't seen Nelson until tonight, but he's shown me a few things in these first 2 rounds, and he knows what it's all about, Larry. He's got to get lucky. He's got to get lucky, and he's got to get lucky with that right hand.
I think he got to get lucky earlier, John, because we know that Sanchez can do 15 rounds, and again, we never watched Nelson. We know that he's been knocking guys out, and we haven't seen him here in America.
Most of his fights were in Africa. He had one fight in this country in Bakersfield, California, but he also fought here as an amateur in the World Cup and lost. He won a bronze medal.
Looked like his balance was poor, but he looks very, very strong.
Strong for his size.
Yeah,
right. Very strong.
He landed a good right hand with Sanchez. Sanchez hit him right
before that, Larry. He took it and came right back over and landed his arm.
They have a fight here tonight in Madison Square Garden.
2 minutes to go in the round, round 2.
Again, Don King putting on a good show. At least Sanchez didn't have just a walkover. He's putting on a good show.
Every fight has been good. Nelson stopped for a moment, backed up and just smiled at Sanchez. Sanchez is not taking the lead, Larry. He's not forcing the fight, which is unusual for him.
Well, I think Sanchez is trying to figure it out because Nelson is countering. Every time Sanchez goes to punch, Nelson countering, and Sanchez trying to offset it somehow by moving and staying back and waiting.
Of course, Sanchez has never seen him before. He's never seen him film on him even. So he really doesn't know as much about him, any more about him than we do. So he's probably taking a little, doing a little homework right now.
Yes. Sanchez haven't watched it, so that do hurt. It's no help to Sanchez. Watching Nelson on the little tape that we just watched. Nelson on the little tape that we just watched, he really comes out fighting.
Yes, he does. Look at a smile on his face. He's continuously smiling.
And sometimes that's a little bit of the false confidence or
30
false
seconds.
courage.
30 seconds left in the round. Sanchez.
That landed right on the chin.
5 seconds left in the round. Sanchez got 2 good right hands in, both on the chin. That's the end of the round. Well, here we go with round 4. Azuma Nelson in yellow. Salvador Sanchez in red. 4th round of a 15-round bout for the WBC World Featherweight title. Good night, a good show, and every fight has been good, real good. He came on, he has no respect for Sanchez, none at all.
None at all. Sanchez is waiting, trying to figure Nelson out. Nelson not giving him the chance to fill him out. He's throwing everything. He wants this title, John.
Yes, he does. And Sanchez doesn't seem to be able to get his rhythm going, Larry.
No, because this guy here is throwing all kinds of punches, having a good time out there. And if he can have a good time like this for 15 rounds, we might have a new champion here at Madison Square Garden tonight.
2 minutes to go, round 4. Salvador Sanchez, 144, lost only 1, he has 1 draw. He has 30 knockouts, 44 wins, include 34 knockouts. Azuma Nelson, 13 wins and no losses, undefeated. He's got 10 knockouts. They're going to slug it out, Larry. This kid wants to slug.
Yeah, they try to trap Sanchez right into his slugging. Maybe this kid thinks he's stronger and can punch harder than Sanchez. With the 10 knockouts that he has, I'm sure that he's overwhelmed with confidence.
And I'm sure that the 10 knockouts were not against the opponent's quality of Sanchez.
No way. You know how those fighters are over there. But they're the best in their country. And the way he's fighting, he's trying to prove that he's the best in all countries.
He said that the other day at the press conference. He wants to win this for himself and for his country. It's going to be noble out to his country. Six world champions came out of Africa. He wants to be the seventh. What a good right hand. He caught Sanchez up against the ropes. And he's taking the right hand again of Sanchez. Sanchez stung him with that right hand and came back with his own right. Nelson is something else.
He's fighting. He did want the title. Seems like Nelson comes on at the end of the round. He knows when the seconds are up and he comes on the last 30 seconds.
He has made up his mind. He's going to knock out Sanchez or he's going to get knocked out.
Good body punch Nelson hit Sanchez with. Doing everything. He's still to fight. Ready punching.
Nelson digging to the body, throwing the right to the head. Okay, that's the end of the fourth round. Round 5, and Nelson came out of his corner much too early. Tony Perez had to chase him back. Can't come out of the corner until the bell rings. That's the rule. Salvador Sanchez in red, Azuma Nelson in yellow, and this is really a fight. Nobody knew anything about Azuma Nelson until he started to fight. Now we know something about him. He's a good defensive fighter. He's got a pretty good punch, and he's a warrior right down to his toes.
Nelson is throwing 4 or 5 punches at a time, and Sanchez only throwing one, trying to set up a good shot. But Nelson is not letting him
Right hand. Good right hand by Nelson.
The fighter only can take so many right hands like that, and then it starts to weaken. I want to see how much Nelson going to have left to take Sanchez out, or if he's able to. Also, if you notice, John, Nelson is throwing a lot of good body punches.
Good body by Nelson.
If Nelson has stamina, it will be very interesting to see how this fight goes.
He caught Sanchez again with a good left hook.
Yes, he hurting Sanchez. Sanchez is starting to change expression I haven't seen throughout his fights.
I want to tell you something, Larry. Sanchez is confused.
Yes, he
He
is.
doesn't know what to make out of this kid. I don't think he expected this much in front of him.
No, he didn't. But Sanchez is still calm and confident. He's fighting like a champion, but he's going wrong by standing in there taking punches. Head close, you should always move your hands.
He took the fight on short notice, Larry, also, as Nelson did.
Yes, he did. Sanchez, the opponent pulled out on him.
But he must have been ready. He must have been training.
You guys in Africa, they stay in shape. They got to stay in shape. This is their way out. Boxing. It's an opportunity for them. They want to take advantage of it.
Azuma Nelson does not come from a poor family, Larry. He comes from a father who's a millionaire. He's in the tailoring business and in the fishing business. That's the end of round 5. And again, the smile is on Azuma Nelson's face as he walks to his corner. And now we look at the champion, Salvador Sanchez, in his corner. I believe that he's losing viewers. I don't think he knows how to figure out Zuma Nelson. I think that in the first couple of rounds he figured he'd figure him out in the round of two, but he didn't do it. We're going to take another look at some of the action in that last round.
He got him with an uppercut. Traded uppercut that time. See, Nelson throws more than one punch. And this is what he got. Sanchez cannot overcome that.
And his defense is good, Larry. He moves in. He's taking a lot of the offense away from Sanchez by moving in. Getting ready for round 6. It's a 15-round bout for the WBC World Featherweight Championship. And here we go. The referee is Tony Perez. Sanchez in red, Nelson in yellow.
So far, Tony Perez don't have nothing to do but walk around and watch the action.
That's right. I think that's been pretty much the case all night long. The fights have been that good.
Yeah. People, you
Makes the fighters in that clinch and holding.
Nelson got hit with a good left hook by Sanchez, but knocked him off balance a little bit. Didn't look hurt.
Well, we found out he could take a punch too. He took one earlier too. A good right hand by Sanchez, but he took it. Rolled right off it and came back.
That's a little awkward for Sanchez, and this is what's giving Sanchez that problem. But he's doing the right thing. He's using that jab in his circle, and this is what he got to do instead of fighting him.
I tell you what, Larry, win or lose this fight, Nelson has only had 13 fights. He'll go a long way in this business if he stays in it.
Yes, he would, but
look at him fight with only 13 fights against a man like Sanchez.
you can tell he wants this fight. He wants to be a fighter because his father's a millionaire, so that means he don't have to fight.
Sanchez has one goal. He wants to beat Alexis Arguello. He said he wanted to beat 2 champions. He's beaten 2 of them. He's beaten Danny Red Lopez and he's beaten Alfredo Gomez, and now he wants Alexis Arguello. Pretty big order.
Sanchez is starting to do the right thing now. He's on the outside. He's sticking the jab, moving and circling, confusing him, and getting him to get off his pattern. This is what you got to do when you got a fighter that wants to fight. Got hit with a left hook, Sanchez had. Sanchez can't fight this kid. So the boxing, get out of the corner. It's a boxing.
1 minute to go in round 6.
Nelson seems like he don't have very good balance, but what makes up for that is determination. He just got hit with a couple left jabs by Sanchez.
He stopped throwing punches, Larry, that's why. Oh, he caught Sanchez with a good right hand.
Maybe start throwing punches a little bit to catch his wind. But you cannot stop with a fighter like Sanchez. This is a good fight.
That's the end of round 6. Sanchez in his corner.
Makes boxing so exciting.
Great atmosphere. Okay, it's a great night here at Madison Square Garden as we go into round number 7. Zuma Nelson has been a pleasant surprise. Nobody knew because nobody had seen him before. But he is really a fine young man, a fine boxer. Left hook. Now he's in trouble. He's got him in trouble. A left solid left hook. Now Zuma Nelson's in trouble.
Nelson will try to fight out of this. He's hurt, but he's going to try to fight out of it. So Sanchez got to be careful.
He's got that smile on his face. The count is up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he took the standing 8 count. The mandatory 8 count. Here we go. 2 left hooks put him down. The second one did it. The first one was a devastating left hook. The second one not so hard, but enough to put him down.
Sanchez still got to be careful because this guy's still strong and he throws punches when he hurt. So Sanchez got to be careful because he can get caught with one. Sanchez could take him out because Nelson is now standing straight up. All they have to do is box, set him up in the right-handed combo, just like that one.
We don't know how much that took out of him, Larry. He might be weak now. Might have taken quite a bit out of him.
Yes, it did, but it's no sense in you gambling when you got the winning hand.
Sanchez is smart. He's taking his time.
See, Nelson is standing up. He's not down in that crouch anymore, and Sanchez to be able to hit him, but not to get into the trade with him. They still have a lot of time for Sanchez to set him up, to take him out.
There is just about 1 minute left in the round. Sanchez is playing it smart. He's not over anxious. But he's giving Nelson plenty of time to recuperate from that knockdown.
As you see, Nelson is still going for broke all
Yes,
the way
he
to the
is.
end.
He's still moving forward. 30 seconds.
Good left hook by Nelson. Nelson will get a minute rest to clear his head.
Let him come back. You feel that right hand with a lot of power. The round is over. The 7th round is over. And Nelson went to a neutral corner instead of his own corner, so he may not be all that clear, Larry.
No, he's not clear, but he got a minute in this round to be able to get his senses back. You go out there and be careful and start all over like he did from the beginning.
We're going to look at that again, Larry, and we're going to see the first left hook, the one that stunned him.
What Nelson did, he had his hands down and
almost went down from that.
And made a move, and Sanchez stepped in with a left hook.
And here's the one he went down with. It wasn't all that big as the first one, but it was big enough to do it. It was a short left hook.
Yes, it was. It was a very good left hook. Sanchez, we know, can punch.
Sanchez has got to have a lot of confidence now as we get ready for the 8th round. Here we go. Sanchez even has a different look on his face, Larry.
He looked like the old Sanchez.
He's got that I got you look on his face. Left hook again. And he wobbled, and with it, and he's ready to go. His legs are in pretty bad shape. Any kind of a solid punch now could put him down. Sanchez, the veteran, just takes it easy. He's taking his time.
Yes, that's what Sanchez has to do. He has to take his time because Nelson, once he gets hurt, he throws a flurry of punches, and Sanchez don't want to get caught with one.
His punches are lumping punches now, Larry, of Nelson.
Myself coming into this fight not knowing too much of Nelson, too much about Nelson, I predicted the 6th round.
6? You're a typical fighter.
Yeah. That's why fighters can't judge or referee good.
Jack Dempsey, one of the greatest fighters ever in the history of the world, right? Never picked a winner, Larry. He used to brag about the fact he never picked a winner.
Never picked a winner. Nelson was shook up that time with that right hand.
Yes.
Don King put on a good show right here in Madison Square Garden. Put these guys together. This is what boxing needs. Good fights, competitive fights.
He sure gave it to him tonight.
Sanchez shows a lot more confidence now.
The old pro, Larry, just takes his time. He knows the time will come.
Like I said, you're making drunk before you money. strong, determined fighter. But I think he's outclassed by Sanchez.
The experience is that, Larry. The experience is starting to show.
Yes, it is.
They had 13 fights. As against the champions, 46 fights.
Yes. And a champion who's been in there with everybody it is to be in there with.
He has seen the hitters.
People for Sanchez all the way, hollering Sanchez in the back. They're really enthused with his boxing skills.
See everything now, eh? You're right, Larry. As I said earlier, there's a lot of Latin fans here in New York. As we look into the corner now, Salvador Sanchez. No talk going on in the corner at all. I guess they have nobody to say that he knows what he has to do and he knows how to fight. I don't think he's making any mistakes, so no need for any chatter, I guess, on the phone. Somebody is now whispering a few words of wisdom in his ears.
I think the guy on the outside is calling all the shots because every now and then I see Sanchez.
There's a little concern over at Nelson's corner. Getting ready now for round 9. Nelson up off his stool early, and the champion just sits there, waits for the bell. That's experience again. Take advantage of every moment they give you. We're in round 9. The early part of the fight, it was all Azuma Nelson, but the champion has come on.
This is what I'm saying that Sanchez had to do, and this is what he's doing again, is boxing it, not getting into no wars.
No taking down that he robbed him with it. That left hook on Sanchez is very, very, very powerful.
Sanchez is getting in the war with him and beating him to the punch, and this is why the left hook is landing.
You start looking for that left hook, Larry, hooks with the right, he can do just as much damage with that.
Because they're starting to trade punching, and Nelson's hands are down, and Sanchez is beating him to it. It makes Sanchez feel that Nelson can't hurt him either. That's why he's willing to trade.
Less than 2 minutes left. Round 9. We hope you're enjoying the night, and we hope you're enjoying the fights. Sports Entertainment Network, and here comes Nelson again. He's going for broke right now. This is the Sanchez.
These guys are fighting.
This is what he did not do in the early round.
Sanchez is beating him to the punch.
Really going to work on Nelson now.
Blood is starting to come out of Nelson's mouth. He's hurt, but he's still fighting. A lot of determination left in the show because he's taking a banger right about now. Sanchez did not even change the expression on his face.
Sanchez doing a methodical job on Nelson. Boxing beautifully. Just within range, he hits him with that left hook. And he's wobbled him any number of times with that punch. Wearing him down. He's wearing him down.
Yes, he is. His body shots and everything is starting to take their toll now.
Look at that good fight, though. He fights back. He's not running. He's not scared. He's not going to any corners. Not trying to hide. Salute you, Mr. Nelson. You are a good fighter. Win or lose. Trying to pull it out. Azuma Nelson. Been hurt any number of times. Still trying to force the fight. That's the end of the 9th round. And Nelson again went to the wrong corner. He went to Sanchez's corner this time. Not going to get any help there. And That's Mickey Duck in the corner of Azuma Nelson, hollering into his face. You can't see him now. He's blocked out by the other second.
You know, John, that's kind of embarrassing when you're going to the wrong corner. I've done that a couple of times, even though I wasn't hurt. And Nelson don't have to be hurt and still get his scenery off and go to the wrong corner.
We're going to take another look at the replay here, Larry. Sanchez will sting Nelson right here. Watch for it. Come up out of the crouch and caught him with the left hook, and his legs went wobbly again. So that left hook has really been working.
That's what Sanchez has going, and you got to use it a little more.
Fighters. Good right hand to the body by Nelson, and we get ready now. We're in the 10th round. We're in the 10th round. It's a 15-round fight, and it's for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the world. And we're at Madison Square Garden with Larry Holmes, the heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm John Condon, happy to be with you.
This is one good fight, John. This is what people really like.
Nobody thought that Nelson would be here in round number 10, did they, Larry?
And I'm guilty of that one. I'm guilty to that fact that I thought Sanchez would have him out of there by now.
Just goes to show you got to take a look at the goods before you buy it, right?
That's right. But I think Don King brought a good fight here, a good prospect in Nelson.
Nothing new with Don King.
Nothing new. Don't see me. Surprise me.
I don't remember when he ever had a bad fight.
Sanchez now just picking his punches up. They're not really landing like they were in the early rounds. He's just letting Nelson throw the punches, just picking them off, waiting for the shot of the gun. Nelson still presses the action all the way. Sanchez seems like he's just taking a breathe, getting himself back together to land a good punch.
It's a tribute to Azuma Nelson that he's here in the 10th round against a great champion like Sanchez with only 13 fights under his belt, and here he is fighting his heart out. Never quit, not for one moment.
Never. Sanchez did not look bad at all, considering the punches that he took.
Seconds left in the round, round 10. Salvador Sanchez, the champion, one of the 11 children of the Sanchez family. Look at this Nelson come back, Larry.
He's trying to measure Sanchez for a right hand.
It's the end of the 10th round.
What do you think, John? Is it going all the way?
I hardly think so, Larry. These 5 rounds are going to be really 5 tough rounds for Azuma Nelson. Not so much for Sanchez, but for Nelson, who has had only 13 fights and has never been in against the likes of Sanchez. I don't think it'll go 15 rounds. But I'll tell you something, Larry. In tribute to this young man here, I would like to see it go 15 rounds.
Yes, I would too. But this is championship territory now.
Big test for Azuma Nelson. He's fresh looking. He's up off his stool, ready to go. He's got a heart bigger than his body, this kid.
Yes, he does.
Round 11. Tony Perez is the referee. Good right hand by Sanchez.
Big square on the outside.
This Friday night at Madison Square Garden. Right in the middle of the party, two guys are fighting. This is Sanchez's first time at Madison Square Garden. He has never fought here before. He's always said that he wanted to fight here, and now he's realized that dream. His next one is to beat Arguello if he gets a shot at him. I don't think that's going to happen, Larry, because I think Arguello is going to move up in weight.
Well, Will's very ambitious, and I feel that if we pick a price, he will take it. I like to mention that I think if every fighter's dream is to fight in the Madison Square Garden.
That's what they all say. We used to have a theater here in New York called the Palace, and all the vaudevillians and all the acts used to let them play in that. It's pretty much the same idea. Look at Nelson, come on. He caught Sanchez with 3 or 4 left hooks, and he's forcing the fight. He's pushing Sanchez up against the ropes, looking to knock him out. I don't know how much strength he's got left in his body, whether he has enough to do something like that or not, but he's certainly trying.
One thing he's doing, he's really trying. He's giving all he got. He knows this is his chance and he wants it.
30 seconds left in the round 11.
Sanchez is starting to take punches now.
Left jab, straight right on the nose of Zoltan Nelson.
That punch just knocked him off balance and it didn't land. Sanchez got hurt with a left hook. Sanchez looks hurt. This kid is hurt now.
He is.
This kid is hurting Sanchez.
Round is over. That's the end of the round.
We got a fight here, John.
I want to tell you something. They ought to carry that kid through the streets tonight, Larry. That Nelson. He deserves a lot of credit. As Salvador Sanchez we're watching in the corner, he got hurt. As Larry told you, with a left hook toward the end of that last round, round 11. Now we'll take another look at it. This is with the right hand. That's Rush Nelson now. Nelson in the yellow trunks.
Seemed like Nelson just got a whole new bunch of energy, just kept throwing punches. He was very determined.
They caught him with a pretty good right hand. That's the one that stung him. Just that last big punch was a right hand that stung Salvador Sanchez. Getting ready for round 12 now, and Nelson out of the corner again early. Here we go. Sanchez has to be a little bothered right now. He got stung pretty bad in that last round. Started back to coming out of his own way, and Nelson starts out this round with a right hand lead and lands.
Let's hook that land too, John. If you notice, Nelson is a gentleman. He touches gloves before he fights. I'll be a gentleman out there first. He's right back on top of Sanchez, switching action with this.
This is championship territory now, the 10th to the 15th round. It's the 12th round, Larry, and he looks pretty fresh, in spite of the fact he's been knocked down and been hurt a number of times. He looks pretty good.
He's very good and very determined. Even though Sanchez don't look worried, he knows he's in a fight.
You're right about that.
Nelson is trying to set Sanchez up for a right hand.
trying, as Larry Holmes said, trying to get that right hand across. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Every punch Nelson throws is, hey, I want your title.
Sanchez is down, and he caught him with the right hand as he got up. Slip in the corner. There's a lot of water there in Sanchez's corner. He slipped in the corner, but he caught a right hand as he tried to get up. Frank Wells tells Sanchez, corner, clean it up.
They should clean it up. I think his corner should see it and clean it up because Sanchez is hanging in the corner.
The pressure is on by Nelson. The end of the round, a wild swinging round.
John, how do you see the fight? You know, I see the fight pretty even now.
I do too, Larry. I do too. You know, you get points. You get points on effort and scoring. He's scoring. He had a couple of bad times during the fight, but he's scoring. This kid is landing a lot of punches and building up points. I'd have to say the fight is pretty even right now. Okay, here we go with round 13.
Championship territory, but they're both fighting like champions. Sanchez is a champion here, and Nelson is the champion over there. Sanchez came out with two good punches.
He lost his balance. That was your token, lost his balance. Yeah. Up in the round. 13. Nelson forcing the fight. He's going to the lead. He's gaining points. He's doing most of the punching in this round. Sanchez waiting. He wants to lay the big one out.
Nelson just walking in. Feel like he's not even worried about the punching anymore. He's just walking in and say, come on, let's fight.
He was going late. I don't know what they're telling Sanchez in his corner, but they better start telling him to get worried.
Nelson has fought his way back. Got himself in the fight. Good right hand by Nelson again, Johnny.
He's got Sanchez confused again. Sanchez really doesn't know what to make out of this guy.
Sanchez starting to be worried. Look worried now. His arm is not as... His arm is starting to get heavy.
He's saying to himself, this guy would have been out of here a long time ago, and he's still hitting it.
Sanchez looks a little tired, John. Yeah. He's taking a lot of shots now. Good right hand.
He's staggering him with it.
Yes.
He's staggering him with it. Right hand by Nelson. Another right hand by Nelson. Nelson really coming on now. 30 seconds left in the round.
One stop action, John. Good right hand again. Two good right hands by Nelson and uppercut a right hand. Left hook by Sanchez. Right hand by Sanchez. 2 seconds ago, they still fighting.
Oh, he almost went down. He almost went down again from the left hook. Well, if this is what the Don King Sports and Entertainment Network is going to produce month after month, Larry, it's got to be great, right?
It's got to be, John, and I want the opportunity to put on the show right here, too.
We're going to take another look at that shot just at the bell. He almost went down from it.
That seemed to be Sanchez's effective weapon, that left hook.
Well, we promised you an exciting night, and I think you'll agree with us that you're getting one. Salvador Sanchez doesn't look too excited.
I gave that last round to Nelson.
Sorry, Larry.
I said I gave that last round there to Nelson on the early lead.
Okay, we're in round 14. It's a 15-round fight. One more round after this. For the World Featherweight Championship, the champion is Sanchez. The challenger is Nelson, and what a challenger.
Sticking that jab in there real good. Hit him with 3 good jabs in the right hand. Now he's starting to tee off. He must have told Sanchez he got to go ahead and take this guy out of here.
2 minutes left in the round 14.
The blood still pours out of Nelson's nose. He's been doing that all night, but don't seem like it affected him too much. Got Sanchez on the ropes right up above us, John, and Jake uppercut in there.
There's Jason Sanchez again. Sanchez is peppering him with jabs and right hands, and now he's chasing him again.
John, I'm excited, and you have to excuse me if I talk a little over you, but I'm just excited.
Yeah, that's what I want you to be, Larry. You're the expert here. Nelson is tired.
That didn't look like no punch. He hit him with a punch. I think he just lost his balance.
15 rounds is getting to him now, Larry. That championship territory is getting to him a little bit.
Yes, it is. He's reaching for punches, but he still shows that determination.
Neither fighter has suffered any cuts, no bruises. Good, clean fight all the way through, and a good fight. 30 seconds left in round 14.
You know Sanchez can take you out in the last round, so you still have to be careful.
That's right. He can take you out at any moment.
Yeah.
The kid is tired now. Oh, let him come out again. That's the end of the round. He's still wanting to go like Sanchez. What a fighter he is. His legs are practically gone. He fell off his stool. He's a very, very tired fighter. He's got 3 minutes to go. Nelson moved out of the corner. Tony Perez had to hold him back. This is the 15th and final round, and it's been a whale of a fight right from the start.
I'm expecting a lot of action out of this round here out of Nelson, because this is it for him. I feel that Sanchez is head on the scorecard, and he's going to go for broke, which he's going.
I'm sure that this kid has captured the hearts of all the boxing fans in New York who are seeing him for the first time. One of the right hand almost put him down. Another right hand. This kid just refuses to get down. His legs are practically down. He is very, very tired. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the round. Long way to go. Look at him fight back. Look at him try to fight back.
Yep. Nelson right jaw is really swollen. I don't know if it's broke or what. It looks like it's swollen.
Yes, it is. Very swollen. There's blood coming out of his mouth, Larry, as you said earlier.
And he got his mouth open, so you know it's possible that he can have a jaw broke.
That's right.
He's hurt again, but it's still fighting.
Really hurt him. Trying to keep him going down. He's down. Nelson is down. He's up on his feet now. He'll take a standing 8 count. Mandatory 8 count. 7, 8, and he's letting you continue. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the round. The final round.
He's hurt, John. I think the ref will stop
He's
him.
hurt badly.
He's hurt. But we know
What do I do?
Sanchez.
Stop the fight. Just great, Tony. Just great. And Mr. Azuma Nelson, I salute you like I have never saluted a fighter in my life. You are a very, very fine boxer. And I believe, Larry, he's pretty badly hurt.
Yep, he was hurt. As we said earlier, Sanchez blown the knockout in the last round, so you have to be careful at all times.
Could be a broken jaw. That jaw is very swollen. There's blood coming out of his mouth. And that blood was in his mouth for quite a few rounds. Sanchez pulled it out. Well, everybody here at Madison Square Garden very, very excited. They had a good night. As we watch Sanchez in the corner. For the first time tonight, he's got a smile on his face. And we'll take another look at the night. Nelson had nothing left at all at this point in the fight. He's just catching punches and trying to fight back, trying to keep from going down.
He got hit with flurries of punches. Ref did a good job on stopping.
Peleas stops this bout at 1 minute and 49 seconds of the 15th round, and a winner by TKO and still the World Boxing Council featherweight champion, Salvador Sanchez.
Sanchez defends his title successfully against one of the gamest fighters I have ever seen, Larry. One of the gamest I've ever